Catching up with Dean Smith regarding the Gavin Smith Racing runners on Friday. The yard get underway with 3 runners in the first race. Now this is a maiden work riders race, always well supported and always exciting. Starting off with Hatman. Now he's a horse that actually regained form in a previous work riders race with Sibongile Liaba aboard. He's gone on to place and Sibongile retains the ride. Latona races alongside, making his local debut, relocating from the Highveld. He'll be the mount of Fresh Legs Guadiso, and Musa Ntunja will be riding House of Sussex, who bar his last was in steady form.
It's Hatman, great last effort over track and trip. He enjoyed coming right down to the 1,000-meter trip. And Liaba's ridden him once before over the 12. He got touched off the last 100 meters, so expecting a nice competitive effort from him. House of Sussex, his last 2 runs have been a bit disappointing on the poly track. So we're trying him on the turf. This is his first turf run for us, and we're just hoping for some improvement. Latona also, he put up a nice gallop, and we're expecting some improvement from him.
We move to race 2, where we will see Supreme Judge. Now he may not have found the frame last time out, but he did show good improvement lengthwise.
I agree. He's a smart colt. He's a lovely colt looking for further. He's just playing around still as he is a colt. We put the blinkers on him back at home, and he's shown some nice improvement with the blinkers that sharpen him up a bit, and we'll probably be racing with him on Friday.
We move to race 4, where we will see 3 runners in action. 4 Jacks. While last time out, back of a little bit of a break, he was never really in the race after a slow start, and he's definitely capable of better. He'll be joined by Nike's Ray of Blight, as well as Globe Tonic, who was so stiff in his last start when touched off by a mere 0.05 of a length by his stable companion. And that was over track and trip.
It's Globe Tonic, great run over track and trip last time out. He just got pipped off by Google Air 2, which is low flying, and he should reproduce a run. He should run us a very nice race. And Nike's Ray of Light, we're expecting a better run from him. I think ignore his last run as well. The false start messed him around a bit, and he was a bit lame after the run. So just expecting a much better effort from him. 4 Jacks as well. He jumped quite slow in the mile and he pulled really hard. He ran himself into the ground. He's got 62.5 on his back Friday with a little bit of a wide draw, but we'll place him midfield and he should finish his race off nicely.
Fireglow will be having her second run after a lengthy break in race 5.
And she enjoys this trip. She needed her last. She probably should still need this second run after a break, but we're expecting some improvement.
Race 6, Bingwa, is the first of the 3 runners we're going to chat about now. He was in full control when winning the Fairview 1900 last time out. Racing alongside him will be Runaway Song, who cuts back and trip. He has been fitted with the blinkers. And Laguna Verde, I think, disregard his poly starts. His 1 run on turf was over course and distance, and it was a decent one in the Fairview Mile.
I agree with that. Laguna also, he maybe found the trip a little bit too far last time out. The mile turf he enjoys. Expecting a nice run from him, including in quartets. Runaway Song, wide draw to overcome. He should be running at them. He's got the blinkers on, so we're expecting a much better effort from him. And Bingwa, lovely win last time out. Gutsy when he fought them off. He's fit and well, and he should be one of the horses to beat in the race.
The feature on the day is for the juveniles. It's for the fillies. In fact, it's the listed East Cape Fillies Nursery. Here the yard will be represented by 2 entries. Fiery Countess, well, she was a comfortable maiden winner last time out. She'll be joined by Instaworthy, who gave a very good account of herself, placing in the listed Southern Juvenile Stakes last time out in the Western Cape.
She's come back, Nate. Yeah, she's come back all fit and well, and she's ready for Friday's race. So expecting a good competitive effort from Instaworthy. And the other filly quick enough now to win a good race last time out over the poly. She's improved back at home. Good. So expecting both of them to hold their own.
The yard will close with the 3 runners in race 8, where we will see Captain TikTok in action. Now he was doing his best work late over 1,000 last time out, so up to 12 really should find him well suited. He does though back up. He'll be joined by Charlie Malone, who ran a good race against Stronger last time out, and Cruisador, ignore his last. As a rule, he's usually never far back.
I agree. Cruz will ignore his last. He was just above himself, and he just travelled. He jumped and wanted to run. It's not like him. Normally he jumps slow and runs on. So ignore his last. Definitely a horse that has to be included in quartets. Charlie Malone as well. He's always a horse with a shout. He's back on the turf. All his form is on the poly, so we will see how he goes Friday. But he's an honest horse that always tries, so he has to be included. Captain TikTok, last week's run was very nice. Over the 1,000, he had to check out for a run and ran on quite nicely. Just depending on how much it's taken out of him, we'll see how he goes Friday, but also he's a horse that must be included.
really do feel that all 3 runners that finish for the yard in race 8 are horses that have to be considered.